One of the realities to share with you is that opportunities come to you through people. And I'll say that again. I'll say opportunities come to you through people. The Bible says in, I feel like I'm preaching now. The Bible says in Luke 6:30 that give, it shall be given back to you, whatever. And you think that it will say God will give you. The Bible actually says men will give you. So the opportunities and the blessings that God brings, they come through people. And if the people who are supposed to bring it the goodness have a wrong impression of, or they think that you're a slave in, or they think that you are a guy who lacks direction, or they think that you are into an extravagant life, they will then reserve some of the opportunity that they were supposed to bring to you. So the impressions that people have about you, they matter. I know as amateur 2K and young guys, we want to say, yeah, it's my life, I don't care, I'm just going to do it anyway. But really, for you to be employed, somebody has to say, give him a job. For you to even be helped in business, somebody has to put a recommendation, he's a good guy, let's go. For me to be here, I got a recommendation from another lady. She recommended me to be here. So relationships matter, and the impression that you have in other people's lives are really, 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 really important. All right. So the third thing that you do with social media on how to use it is that you have to interact with people. You are not. I don't want to say that you are not an important person, but I want to say that you have to kind of humble yourself and interact with people online. One of the ways, if you don't have anything to say and you still want to have a good impression about you, is that you have to comment where sense has been said. There is a lady I know who works in one of the financial institutions in Zimbabwe. She rarely says anything on LinkedIn, but she comments on everything that important people say. And I've seen her being invited for presentations, for talks and all this. And all those things may not matter to you, but until you grow to a point where you realize that your network is one of the most important things that you have. So you want to connect with people and comment with people. I actually, in the morning today, we do sell online courses like digital marketing courses. So a few months back, I think around February or March, there's a lady who came to my inbox on LinkedIn. So platforms like LinkedIn are safe in the sense that you can accept even people that you don't know to join your network, because people are generally there for professionalism. And of course, if anyone is abusing that, you're also free to unfollow them and block them and all those kind of things. So I connect with, I think I have about 25,000 followers on my LinkedIn profile, which is quite huge for LinkedIn. So somebody could ask me a question, and then they send me a long text. Trust, I've got a situation at work. This is what my boss is doing. I'm out of options. I need to meet my sales target. My marketing is not working. Please advise. So I said, I think this deserves an audio conversation. I then gave her my number. Then we had a WhatsApp call. And then we spoke about the situation and everything. I gave ideas on what she could do. So of course, yeah, she went back to her life. I went back to mine. After a long time, I think about 3 weeks ago, she sent me a lesson and said, Trust, I noticed that you do sell courses. I moved from that job. I'm now in a better company. I'm now able to pay for myself to do that course. So can I please enroll in whatever? And then she came to the office today. And I saw her for the first time today. We met, we chatted. We had a long discussion. She paid for the course without hesitation because we had a digital relationship, if you would say, and I was interacting with her and helped her in a situation as much as I could. And she has become a customer in the real and physical world. So this is why it becomes important for you to interact with people online. Then the last part, which is really applies to people who run businesses, is that you have to advertise. I'll tell you for sure that in the social media world today, the organic talk, like I post a picture, unless if it's really social, it doesn't do well. All right. Because of artificial intelligence, Facebook can tell what your picture is about. They can also tell what you wrote about, whether you are promoting something or you're selling something. And because of these AI algorithms and whatever technology that I don't want to bother you with, they also reduce how far things that are purely commercial go in terms of the reach. So what happens is a lot of business then find social media not to be so paying on the organic side or the natural side. So what I want to say now is you should use social media to advertise your business. And there is a paid version of doing it. And those of us who manage pages or access pages, there's this thing that often comes that say, boost this post, boost that post. And I would say as a comment that boosting is like 5% or 3 to 5% of what you could do with social media in terms of the paid version, the paid advertising side of social media. Those of us who are doing business on social media by making posts, I'll be very frank and polite at the same time. We are not really doing social media for business. Social media for business is paid for. And when you pay for it, it brings results. I'll give you a classic example of somebody that we helped a few weeks ago. This is a school which does Cambridge exams and all these type of things in this environment. So they came to us that we want to grow and all that. So we set up an advert. And because they didn't have a lot of things in place, we ran a Facebook ad on their Facebook page and directed people to their WhatsApp number. And within a space of over 7 days, they were looking for Form 1 students for 2024. Within a space of about 7 to 14 days, I don't remember the exact numbers, they had more than 66 people who had expressed interest in their position. So if you're not doing the paid version and you are saying you're doing business, you are not serious, and you are not going to get the results you want. And the rest of the benefits that there are billions of people, there is works, it doesn't work, you will not have the result. So that's how you also use social media as a business. Pay for it, otherwise it's not going to really bring you much benefits.